Hello, I'm Danny Allen. I'm the Senior Director of Technical Marketing here at VMware. And today I wanted to talk about our partnership with Google in this next generation of workspace. There's been a lot of really significant changes for end users around the endpoint. It's been driven by security, it's been driven by mobility, it's been driven by operating system upgrades that take place. And so one of the things that we're doing here at VMware is that we're partnering with Google to drive the next generation desktop. Google, as you know, has been very focused on cloud services and web applications and web identity, and one of those cloud services that they offer is a Chromebook. And Chromebooks are great because they're future-proof, they're very locked down, they're very secure, and the point is to bring you to a cloud service. VMware and Google are partnering to use the Google Chromebook as the endpoint for the corporate environment. Now, why do some organizations want the corporate environment as a Windows operating system? Well, the reality is there's a lot of applications, including Microsoft Office, that the organization wants to continue to offer. Microsoft Office obviously is just a small part of it. What about file shares? You want to have all this data that you want to share among your users, or you have SharePoint that you want to connect users to. Well, using a Chromebook, you can offer the Windows desktop as a service and then connect to all of those value-added services that IT offers. Let's take a look at this Chromebook device. Very sleek, very new, very, very fast to boot up. You'll notice when I open the device, it almost instantly on. And the operating itself is very locked down and secure so that the IT administrator is able to control their users very effectively. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to browse as a guest from this operating system, and you'll know that I can't install any clients or software on here. But what I'm going to do is bring you to a cloud-hosted virtual desktop, and this is running actually on the VMware cloud. So if I connect in my browser, I just go to a simple URL, and this is connected to my own Active Directory as an end user. So you don't have to create a second Active Directory system or a separate location for your users to authenticate, and they would put in their existing corporate credentials. It's secure, it's locked down in its implementation, and they would instantly see when they log in all of their entitlements. Now in this case, it's a simple virtual desktop. So what I'm going to do is if I click on desktop, and you'll notice it tried to open it through a pop-up, so let me allow pop-ups here. And when I click on desktop, what it's going to do inside that browser window is connect me to my corporate desktop environment. So this is not a limited desktop. This is a full Windows 7 virtual desktop. It has Microsoft Office installed in it. It is on my corporate network, so all of my file servers and all of my data is instantly available to me. And just like you normally have with a desktop or laptop, you'll see all the applications here. Opening files, the same thing as a traditional laptop, and you can see here if I zoom out, I can edit and play with any files or data that is on my organization's corporate environment. So very quick, very easy, future-proof endpoint, accessing all my corporate applications and data. This offer combines the best of virtualization, which is mobility, security, with the cloud-hosted service, which is an as-a-service model that you don't have to pay all that capital expense up front to build this. Now, we recognize that some organizations want to do this hybrid. Some people want the service on their own premise, and we can do that with the Google Chromebook. Some people want it cloud-hosted, and we can do that with the Chromebook. And actually, you can have a mix of the two. You may decide for contractors and remote employees, let's connect them to a cloud-hosted service. For my internal employees, let me connect them to my data center, all using the same endpoint and connecting them to the IT asset or the IT environment, which is that user's end user device. Some of the metrics that make this really exciting is the growth in this space. So we're seeing, or there's projections for about a 15% decrease this year for laptops and desktops. But there's a projection for 400% growth in ultra-mobile devices, and this includes the Google Chromebook. It's future-proofing what the organization is investing in, but still enabling them to give their employees those critical user services to make the business be more productive at a very cost-effective model where they're not paying thousands of dollars for desktops, it enables them to still deliver that service. It's exciting to see Google and VMware coming together to create, to generate, and to deliver this next generation user workspace.